welcome back to another episode.
Hey, what I think she meant to say was, hey, welcome back. If y'all are watching this on YouTube, you would know why I'm saying that right now. Because Mary is over here on her little islander vibe right now. I'm loving it, though. I ain't mad at you.
Thanks, girl. But y'all, today is a special episode because it's Candace's birthday.
It's my birthday. We gonna party like it's my birthday. Yes. The big 3-2. 32.
Ooh, 3-2.
32, girl.
How you feel?
I feel good. I do realize last year I forgot how old I was because somebody had asked me how old I was. I said 30. And after like a couple of minutes, I was like, wait, I'm 31. Oh, Lord, I'm 31.
I swear. After you hit 30, it'd be like, I don't know.
Exactly.
You gotta start thinking, like, subtracting. I was born in.
So I think for the next couple of years, I'm just going to keep forgetting. I'm going to be 32 for like 3 years, y'all. So.
Hey, girl, and that's fine. 30 is the new 20s anyway.
Shoot, every time I go to a new decade, or a new set of years, I guess you could say, I'm gonna switch that up instead of it being the 30. No, not the 40s.
Right, 40 is the new 20s. What y'all talking about?
Be 70 years old. 70 years, where's that? What you talking about? Exactly. That is the plan.
Yeah.
But yes, y'all, we're gonna have a short episode today because I got some birthday vibes to get into.
You gotta celebrate.
Yeah,
girl.
always. Like I said, I know we're joking about getting older, but it's a beautiful thing. When you get those, we had to add those years to your life, and all that experience and wisdom. It's awesome. So
yes.
We'll, like I said, probably keep it short this time. We'll see, because when me and Mary get going, we go. So we'll see. But
mainly like when you get to going. Don't even put that on me.
But we gonna try to keep it short. We'll see.
Oh boy.
Y'all know how this works. We always want to leave y'all with a positive message every time we come on here, even if we just cutting up and having a good time. So, obviously with this being my birthday week, it kind of got me in that mood of, when you get older, you start reflecting more on decisions. Sorry, let me get my tongue right. Decisions that you made in the past, and maybe trying to like look at your trajectory of your life going forward. And sometimes I think, we can get caught up so much in dwelling on the past instead of looking more towards the future. Especially, like I said, as you get older, you start thinking about some of the decisions you made that have affected you and allowed you to maybe end up in a place in your life that you didn't want to be. So you don't want to allow that to consume you. And you got to get to a point of understanding that you can use everything in your past to continue to build on for your future. So learn from the mistakes, focus on the future, and understand that your age is not a limitation. It's all about your mindset of taking those steps to want to change your current state. So instead of focusing on the fact that, I'm in my 40s and I would really like to change my career, but it won't make sense for me to do it because all this time I'm going to have to go back to school. No. If you want to do it, just figure out how you're going to do it. Figure out how you're going to make it work for you. And I think that's just very important. Like I said, as we grow older, because like I said, it's so easy. That's why I know I some of the times I realize I do it is when I'm talking to, for instance, I have a niece who is about to go to college and she's making a big decision on where she wants to, spend the next couple years of her life at. And so, I'm just trying to give my advice and stuff like that. And in the moment, it kind of causes me to reflect on my situation I use that experience and the things I've learned to try to also help her, to help guide her as she goes on. So that, even though some people may look at it as, dang, well, why did I have to go through the struggles just to help somebody else out? But it's beneficial for her. And I'm appreciative of that I can tell her some of my mistakes or missteps and allow her to build off of that, the next generation, so she can be even greater. Because that's my goal. I want my kids to be greater than me and my husband. That's what we work for.
Absolutely, girl. Absolutely. So, excuse me. You should just let your past be Your past are lessons that you're learning
Mm-hmm.
on your journey. You know, I saw something. It's crazy because I saw something earlier today on a church billboard. It was saying your challenges can either make you bitter or they can make you better. And I was like, okay, Lord,
Right.
okay, I like that.
True.
That stuck with me. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna use that because that is absolutely true. You can sit and be bitter about the things that's happening in your lives and some of the stuff that you can't control, or you can fix them, work a way around them, and make yourself better. Okay? Age is nothing but a number. Don't let it stop you from doing what you want to do, sis.
Exactly. Because I mean, there are so many people in history who have achieved things, you know, later on in life, by their career field standards. So obviously, what I mean by that is, if you're a model, you got a short window, you know. But there may be people who have achieved greatness in that field, like later on, like their late 20s or early 30s or whatever, which is, you know, uncommon for that particular field. Whereas for other fields, it could be a little bit, the age could be a little bit higher. But it's just about focusing in on that and just know, like, it's a true mindset. Even in certain, like, older people I've been around, who they always joke about, you know, when you think about age, it's like, man, it's a mindset, because some of the older people be more lively than the 20-year-olds. You know what I mean? It just depends. It just depends on the person. So that's so I completely agree. Age is nothing but a number. It's about your mindset and what you're trying to do and what you're trying to accomplish. And you know, I mean, hopefully I wear 32 pretty well, so I'm not even going to dwell on the fact that number keep going up. So
Girl, you don't even look 32, so you good.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Of course, you know.
So like I said, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. And like I said, just having I'm appreciative to be getting, you know, continue to get older, and hopefully God has many more years playing for me, you know.
Yes, especially during these times that we having. Tomorrow is not promised, so yes, it's a blessing to even wake up and still be breathing. So yes, girl, own it.
Yeah. And actually, I got a chance to kind of mingle with my grandparents today, and they so silly. They so silly. Like I said, matter of fact, I need to bring them on. And if you, like, I promise y'all, they are crazy. The way they joke each other. My grandfather is actually an Air Force vet, and so technically, I guess, when it's not a technical. My grandmother is was a military spouse, so.
Yes, you should definitely bring them on.
They would probably steal the show with their craziness. But but just like I said, so thank y'all for the birthday love.
Hold on, we gotta sing. Hold on the count of 3, y'all. Sing with me. 1, 2, 3, the black version. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. That's all you get. Happy birthday, girl.
I appreciate it. Now, just to be clear, y'all, remember we are remote, so if there's a slight delay, don't think I'm on beat, okay?
Nah, she off beat, y'all.
Just know that the delay may have caused some issues right then, okay? But no, I appreciate the love. I appreciate the love. But going back to, I know we were talking about, you know, just people doing great things like later in life. I know of a few. I know there was something that you wanted to mention.
Oh yeah, that's a quite amount of famous Black women who found success later on in life. Toni Morrison, for instance, that you spoke of last episode, she was 39 when she first published her first novel. 39, y'all.
Yeah.
39. Let's see. It was Oprah Winfrey. She started her show, the Oprah Winfrey Show, at what? 32. Hey, you 32, girl.
32. I'm not on Oprah level, but I'm gonna get it.
Let's see who else.
And like I said, really quick, I'm
What's
sorry,
her
not
name?
to cut you off, I'm sorry. But
No, you good.
y'all, I know some people would be like, dang, 32 is still young, but it's certain situations where, like I said, certain fields, people will be like, oh, you could have had, should have had this and that by this age and everything. So everybody's running their own race. You don't have to go off of somebody else's timeline.
Yep.
It's about like I said, just focus on running your own race and pushing yourself to just keep going. Matter of fact, I'm sorry, I know you're giving me a list. Have you seen that movie on Netflix?
Nah, you good.
That movie on Netflix, the 40-year-old version, not virgin, but version.
Yes.
You saw it? Man, that first of all,
Yes.
y'all haven't watched it. It's a really good movie. A lot of cussing and stuff, so don't watch it with kids. But it's an awesome film. It's an awesome film, and it kind of touches on it. Like I said, this is a woman in her 40s who is interested in kind of starting a rap career, and it's like, what are you doing? But it's like, hey, she got the talent.
Right.
Like, why should she get shut out? So that's just something else to kind of focus on as you keep pushing, as we continue to age. But I'm sorry, you can go back to your list. I kind of messed you up.
I mean, I was trying to think. Oh, Ava DuVernay. She was 35 when she did her first documentary. So
yeah, I saw it because I think they said she'd only picked up a camera a couple years before that. Like it wasn't like this was like she was, working with I think she was in the field, if I remember correctly. But in terms of the dealing with the camera and filming and stuff like that, she did it a couple years before she released the documentary. So that that tells you, that's pretty amazing. Especially to pick up something like that and to end up where she is now, because being a director and stuff like that's a talent that usually is, created over time through experience. And so to be able to do that in such a quick time, that tells you the focus she had. So obviously when you reach a certain age, you know that your focus has to be stronger, and it probably is, because your motivation is probably a little bit higher too, because hey, you may feel the pressure of having a short window, and you got to keep pushing. But it's like
you already got these odds already stacked against you, so you got to push even harder.
Exactly. And I know, like, there have been a lot of like actresses who have started like I don't know where you want to put them, but I know a lot of times on these type of lists you get Viola Davis because of when her greatness, yes, once her greatness actually started being appreciated, she was later in her life instead of it being at a younger point. But I think now everybody recognizes how great of an actress she is. She's awesome.
Yes.
But I know this is kind of different from the list that we're creating, but I did not know Kathy Bates. I thought Kathy Bates, they said, did not have her first breakout role until she was 43. 43?
What?
Yeah. I was like, dang, like that seems
wow.
Yeah. So point is, y'all can do this. Y'all can do this. Whether it's starting a business, whether it's going back to school to start a different career, do not let age get in the way. Appreciate your experience, appreciate your time, appreciate that wisdom that you gained over those years to go into that new field or whatever. And be your biggest fan. Be your own biggest fan, and just keep pushing forward, and you can make this happen. You know what I'm saying? So it's just right mindset.
Well, since it's your birthday and all, I did want to play a little game with you.
Sure.
We gotta do it for the culture.
Okay. Ooh, what you got? What you playing?
So I picked up this game called Culture Tags. And it's pretty much just hashtags, and you got to try to figure out what it is. And shout out to my sister-in-law for putting me on to this, because the first time I was playing it was on her birthday. So,
oh, wow.
Yes.
Okay. Now, hopefully I can...
So the way that this game...
So hopefully I can do this, because do I need Twitter and Instagram to know stuff, or just basic stuff?
That's cheating. Girl, if you don't know some of this basic stuff, I'm gonna need to take your black card.
Oh my goodness, see. Let me, you know what? It may get revoked.
Okay, but they do have like different categories. So they have like Black Twitter, they have church, daily sayings, family and friends, songs and lyrics, TV and film, words to live by. I mean, so the possibilities are endless.
Okay. Give me some.
So what category you want to start with?
Am I guessing first or am I describing?
Yeah, you're gonna guess first.
Okay. And you said the options are. I kind of leaning towards. I think I can do TV, the TV one. Let me try the TV.
Okay. All right. You say TV. Let me pull them out. Let's see what you got. I'm gonna just pull out a few. I ain't about to pull out this whole deck. So the way that the game works, there is a timer. So I'm gonna flip this once we start, and you can pass if you don't think you can get the acronym, or you could just try to guess until your time is up. All right.
Okay.
So, and I'm gonna do my best to try to explain this.
So what I'm gonna do is, if I don't get it, I'm just gonna blame you. Let's.
Oh Lord. Okay. Here we go, y'all. So this is the acronym. Can you see it?
Yes. Okay. So really quick, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it for our listeners. It's HYGFOYDO and a question mark. Mm-hmm. All right.
All right. And so the category is TV and film. And this acronym is a question that was asked on a particular movie.
Well, thank you. So all the movies in the world, there was one question that was asked in all the movies in the world. Okay. Okay.
It has to deal with working. This movie starred two guys. Because I can't give you a lot of clues.
Is the first word have or how? How?
Yes, how.
How you got, how you get, no, how you get 5 of your, no, how you get,
no,
how you get.
You got how you get, you didn't get the F word right, but you got the Y word right.
Is this a movie I've seen?
You better have seen this movie, girl.
It's a black movie.
It's a funny movie.
It's a funny movie.
It's a black movie.
Dang. Have you got
Smokey?
Oh, how you get fired on your day off? Okay. Listen, I'm going to lose to the timer. How about we just do 3 apiece and see how it goes?
Yeah, because I didn't even cut the timer on. I already knew you was going,
All right, y'all, forgive me.
Oh my gosh.
But for the record, you said it was a question in a movie. All the movies in the world with plenty of dialogue. It's a question in a movie.
Oh. Listen, I said I was going to do my best to try to explain.
When you said Smokey, though, I'm like, okay, how you, okay. That's a good one.
Okay. This is my movie.
All right, y'all. So for our listeners, podcast listeners, it is YTHTBM. All right, I'm ready for your description.
This is a question in a movie.
You know what?
Okay, so this question was asked when somebody's husband tried to he thought he was big and bad and she had to show him.
You think? No. You thought?
No. This is a part in the movie. I know what you
Every. Oh no, y'all! Why did I pick this category? I know the movie. Listen, I know the movie. I know she said something like the whole everything you touch, but that's not it, right?
Oprah Winfrey is in it.
No, I know the movie. I'm good with the movie. The question is what's the.
Oh, okay. You know the movie.
Yeah.
Okay, so this scene is when she literally walked in and was like this to somebody because her husband had came to her and tried to.
Oh my God.
I can't say the word because then that's gonna be telling
Is
you.
it you? Your.
Yes, you.
You.
No.
You.
Yes, you.
You.
You give up?
I give up, man.
All right. You told Harpo to beat me.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Black card for both.
You know what? I was focusing on Whoopi. That's what threw me off. Because we said Oprah's in the movie. I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm good in the movie. And I'm still sticking on that little pity pat game. So I'm like, oh, what did Whoopi say? I wouldn't even think about Oprah.
All right. It's your last one.
All right.
You ready?
I'm ready. I should pick a different category. All right. It's not that many Q words. So, sorry, listeners. SYQTB.
This movie, you better know. It involves royalty. They actually have a sequel coming out this year. Finally, after like over a decade or two.
Okay. Yeah, Coming to America.
Yeah. And this is what was sung.
She's your queen. To be?
Yes, girl, yes.
I was like, wait, what's the end? Just to make sure. Okay. Now, I should have picked a different category. But give me, oh no, you get to pick now, don't you? I forgot you get to pick what you gonna do.
Yeah. You want to pick my category for me?
I kinda do, but I ain't gonna do you like that.
I mean, you can.
No, go ahead. You pick. Because I forgot something.
Okay. Well, because, we always like to throw in some church knowledge. I'm going to choose the church section because I'm pretty sure, like, I'm going to get this in the bag.
Lord, I hope I can explain them. I hope I can.
Lord, please. Please be with Candace.
So what you got to do is make sure you say the letters to the...
Oh, okay. Okay. All right.
It should be fake.
So I'm just pulling. Yeah.
Hold it up.
Let me know if you can see, because...
Okay. All right. You ready?
Yeah, okay. For the listeners, it's LTLUY.
All right. So with our podcast, sometimes when we don't know what we should say, our goal is...
Let the Lord use you. Hallelujah. I was like, LTL. I'm about to say, let the light shine, but ain't no S in there.
Good job.
I told you, girl, church. All right. Can you see?
No, a little higher.
Right here?
One more. A little bit higher. Okay.
Okay. Oh, I can't see the letters. All right, listeners. The acronym is NTNT. What? NTNT.
You gotta have
NTNT.
You gotta have a story. And your story is going to consist of your tribulations. So if you don't have tribulations, you don't have a story.
NTNT. What?
what people give at church, when you be ready to go home and everybody got to stand up and say something because they want to tell everybody about their day. You go
Their testimonies.
Okay, so what you gotta have to have that? What you gotta go through?
No test, no testimony.
Yes. Good job.
Girl, this is just easy.
Yeah, I'm about to pick something harder for you next time. Oh Lord.
Can you see?
Yes. This
Okay.
This is what you say if your husband or kids or neighbor is pissing you off.
Oh Lord, y'all, it's not today Satan. I'm sorry, I didn't even read the letters. It's NTS, not today Satan. Girl, I say that every day. Not today Satan, not today.
Good job.
Oh Lord.
Okay, see now I'm okay.
Thank
Let's do
you.
one more round, and I'm gonna have to pick a harder thing for you.
Oh, all right. So back to you. What category do you want? We got Black Twitter, family and friends, daily saying, words to live by.
Let me try Black Twitter, which is kind of funny because I am not on Twitter.
Girl, you don't even be on Twitter. You don't even be on social media. I don't know why you playing yourself like this.
Let's forget everyone. Let's go. I'm hyped. Let's go.
Girl. Oh, okay. Let's see.
Am I going to get it?
You should know this one.
Are you going to describe? Oh, so the letters for our listeners: ANGTFT.
Okay, this is what you would say when somebody asks you to do something and you don't feel like doing it, or
I ain't got time.
You're not going to do it. Yes, ain't nobody got time for that.
Yes, ain't nobody got time for that.
Oh, this is a good one. I'll be using this.
All right, y'all. This is BD your D. I mean your D. BDYD. I'm over here drinking wine. I'm sorry. BDYD. I'm over here trying to guess what the Y stand for. Okay. BDYD.
And it's a question mark.
Yeah, and a question mark.
So this normally a saying or a question you would ask when somebody talk about your driving. Candace, you better know this. I'm starting to rethink our friendship.
Wait. You said when you driving.
When somebody like talk about your driving, I would be like, I would say this. I would ask him this.
So I'm driving. And somebody, girl, you going too fast.
Yes. Or like when once we reach our destination.
But what's the B? No, it's not. Do you want to? No, do you?
Where you getting do from, baby? It starts with the B.
No, I'm skipping the B. You ain't here. I'm skipping the B. Okay. All the B words. B, boy, ball.
What would you start? Would you start a B and a boy with the question? Come on,
boy, you want to go to this dance? That's a question. That is a question.
All right, boom.
Okay.
Boom. We got somewhere to be. We already late. I'm zoom, zipping through lanes. Meeting all the yellow lights, running them, vroom, vroom, vroom. We get to our destination, and you like, dang, girl, I ain't never driving you with you again. You don't know how to drive. You drive reckless. And I'm going to be like,
hold on. I want to get this, y'all. I'm sorry for our listeners. I have to get this because it's only 4 letters and it's a question. Okay, you're driving crazy. We stop. I fuss. You look at me and you say, bada ding. You say, hold on. You say, but your
Yes.
no.
No. Where you getting the Y from?
Do you drive? No, but
No.
hold on. I want to get this, y'all. Okay, but you said but, right? But
Yes, but
did you drive? No, but
no.
is it?
You got but did you? But the last D word is wrong.
Oh, but did you die?
Girl, yes. Oh my God.
But did you die? See, that's just rude.
Woo, boy, Candace.
That's rude.
Woo. All right, if you get this one, we're gonna have some problems. Or maybe because I understand if you don't get this one.
Okay, for our listeners, ISWIS.
Okay, so this one is we arguing or whatever. I say something. You say something. I say
what
something
I
again.
said.
Hey, there you go. Yes.
I say that to my husband all the time, so that's why I do that.
I clap. I said what I said.
You don't need no definition. Okay. See, I told you. I know it took some time, but I got it. All right.
Lord.
All right.
All right. Last category. You want to choose for me?
Family and friends. Let me see what they got to offer.
Okay, let me go to the family and friends. Let's see. Let's pull out some. Let me not look. Flip them. Can you see?
A little bit higher. Okay.
What about now?
Yep.
Okay. So the letters are FYF.
All right. This is what a mom says to kids when
they fuck your feelings.
No. What? Oh no.
Oops, sorry, y'all. I don't be talking to my kids like that. I just be hearing other people say it, so sorry.
Oh my gosh. No. Oh my goodness. This is what you say. That completely threw me off. When
sorry. You gonna have to beep that out. You gonna have to beep that. Beep.
This is what you say this is what your mama may have said to you if she got on you in public and you sitting there sulking and she's trying to make you seem like everything's all, not to say make you seem like everything's all right, but basically like get it together.
FYF. This is what you say when your lips, with your teeth.
Yes. Good job.
Yes. Okay. Let's see. Next card.
All right, a little bit higher. Yep.
Can you see?
Okay. Yep, I got it.
Okay. Whoa, this is a long one. EYIOYO. What?
Okay.
You gonna explain it?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I thought you was my bad. Okay. Yeah. This is, if I was me and Mary are not criminals. We do not condone that type of behavior. But if we were criminals and I was coming up with a scheme, I would be like, Mary, this is the plan. What you gonna do? And then let's say you went back and forth about deciding what you was going to do, and I would be like, stop it. And then I would say this. Stop talking about it.
You explain stuff really good. EYIOYO.
So I'm telling you, we about to do this scheme. What you gonna do, Mary? Stop thinking about it. And then I say it.
Either you in or you
Yes. Like, what you gonna do, girl? Either you down or you not.
Oh boy. All right. Last one. Can you see?
Yes. Okay. Oh, dang.
So.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
This is ITOT. ITOT.
Okay. This is what you say when you have told your kids, and why everything gotta be your kids, but it's true. When you have told your kids several times to do something, and they haven't done it yet, and you don't want to yell. So this is what you say.
ITOT.
Yes. So like, imagine, you done told them to clean up their rooms once, they ain't do it. You come back a second time, still ain't clean. Come back a third time, it ain't clean. You don't want to yell. You don't want to get crazy. So you say, listen, guys, blank, 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 blank. Yes. Well, no. Technically, I guess
not. No. So it's not an I? I'm not going to say
no.
I. F?
No. I may have just threw you off.
What?
Okay, listen. All right. I will give you a different example. Okay, if you don't say that. That's the perfect example. The kids. I gotta go back to the kids. The kids, okay?
Y'all, she getting mad. She getting mad.
Listen, the kids are, you are fussing. Or no, you don't want to fuss. So what's the first thing you say?
Right. So why the first word isn't I?
A version of it. Or I don't know if I can tell you. It's part of it.
I'm the one today.
No. But
oh. Girl, because y'all got the right one today.
Nope. This is something you would tell them, like, listen, basically, you don't reach your limit. And you're saying to them,
girl, this better not be, I'm tired of this.
Oh, close. The last one is wrong.
I'm tired of.
What are you doing when you?
Oh, I'm tired of talking.
Yes.
I'm tired of talking.
Exactly.
It's time to show action.
Exactly.
Get my belt.
Let me put a disclaimer across the screen right now.
Right, y'all. I'm just messing. Again, I see other people doing it, so. Oh boy.
Really quick. Let's do one last one for your words to live by to see if it leaves us on a good note. Let's pick a random.
Okay, random. Here we go.
All right. For the listeners, the letters are W, T, A, W, T, A, W.
W, T, A, W, T, A, W. A. Okay, so this is a saying that is said when it seems like let's see, how can I put this? Like your options are limited, or there are no options for you to pass this obstacle.
Okay, let me see the letters again.
But you, being the person that you are, you're gonna find a path.
Is it walk?
I'm trying to. No.
What?
No.
Where?
Yes.
Where the...
No.
Okay. And you said this is something basically about overcoming?
Yeah, so like, somebody be like, well, how you gonna do that if you don't got enough money?
Where... Y'all, somebody tell me, what's the tea, y'all? Somebody, I need to phone in a friend. Okay, so here, I'm trying to overcome. Girl, you ain't got no money. Talk that business. How you gonna do that, girl? This is something I would say.
I don't know if you would say it, but I mean,
not me, but
a lot of
somebody would say in response.
Yeah.
Okay, and you said it was where, right?
This is more like, I feel like more like something like our grandparents would say growing up.
Okay, so how you gonna start that business? You ain't got no money. Where the...
It's not the...
Oh, you said that. Where that?
Nope.
Now answer this. Is TAW a repetition?
No, but the 2 T's are the same.
Where?
And the 2 A's. What?
Where to?
No. No, ma'am.
Were they?
No. But they... Oh, no. Never mind. Shut up, Barry. No, it's not they.
Where they're at?
My arm getting tired, girl.
Where they're at? Okay, how you gonna say
No.
girl?
Wait, what you
Where
say?
they're at?
No. Where they're... You got right.
Oh, where there's a will. Wait, where there's a will, there's a way?
Yes.
Okay. Listen, see, we ended on that. Where there's a will, there's a way. Just like going with our whole discussion about age. Okay. As we get older, y'all, where there's a will, there's a way. We can make this happen. I don't know why that was so much of a struggle for me to try to get that right then, because that's the case. But we're gonna leave that alone. But yes, we gave y'all some examples of some of the people who have created their, built their career later on in their life and stuff like that. So hopefully y'all feel motivated by this and kind of enjoy us playing our game. And maybe you will be interested in purchasing the game and having some fun, especially with drinking wine.
Yes.
So on that
note, because we're not gonna hold you too long, birthday girl, you got the rest of the weekend to celebrate. Right. We're gonna go ahead and get into this affirmation and let you be on your way, girl.
All right. I am enough.
I have the power to create the life that I desire.
I am worthy of my dreams.
I am worthy of my dreams.
Yes. Where there's a will, there's a way, y'all. We just said it, right?
Okay.
So make it happen. Make it happen.
Yes. And we'll see y'all again for the next episode. Stay tuned.
Also, we got something special planned for y'all, so y'all need to keep listening.
Yes, that's right. And remember, shine, sis. You got this.
You got this, girl. Go ahead. 32.